Why, hello on this fine afternoon. I am Samuel Adams. I was born September 16, 1722 in Boston, Massachusetts. I was the 10th of 12 siblings. My parents were Deacon Samuel Adams and Mary. I went to Harvard College from 1740 to 1743 and graduated. 6 years later, I married Elizabeth Checkley. My first job was practicing law. We had 6 children, but only 2 survived to adulthood. After practicing law, I tried to be a newspaper publisher, but I failed and was fired. I also was a tax collector and philosopher. Sadly, my wife died in 1757, but 7 years later, I married Elizabeth Wells. Because of the trouble with England, I started a group called the Sons of Liberty, which was a group of famous people like Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin, who kept the rights of colonists and fought to stop the taxation by the British. Oh, I forgot to mention that John Adams was my cousin. And when the war began, Paul Revere told me that the British wanted to capture me and John Hancock at the battles of Lexington and Concord. During the war, the Sons of Liberty were trying to figure out how we could separate from the king and England forever. After the Battle of Yorktown, John Hancock finally finished the Constitution and we all signed it. Sadly, 20 years later, in 1803, I died at age 81 and will always be remembered as one of the fathers of the United States.